more challenging the more children you have, but in some ways it also gets easier. She's been a little bit more irritable lately. Tell she's struggling a little bit with some gas problems or reflux or something.
Oh, Mom, she's stretching. You're so straight.
Nice stretch. Look at those stretches. Look at that. You almost look excited. Good morning. Hi. Good morning.
Baby. Hey, baby.
Okay, why don't you guys go get some bowls on the table, some spoons, some milk, some cereal. Okay, Mommy.
Okay, Mommy.
Okay. In some ways, it gets more busy and more challenging the more children you have, but in some ways it also gets easier because then those older children are more responsible and they're able to have a little bit more responsibility and take care of things like setting the table and sometimes even serving themselves breakfast. I've noticed a lot in the last few days she's been changing and being so much more alert and attentive and like, bless you. She hears you and she looks at you and she locks eyes on you and she almost like reacts, like she gets excited. She can't smile yet, but it's like she's trying to, and she wiggles and she gets all excited. It's so cute. We are going to change your diaper and we're going to give you a tummy massage. I find often Annabeth gets quite gassy throughout the night because she's not up and burping as much. She sleeps really good throughout the night, and so after she nurses, she'll fall right back asleep and she doesn't get those burps out, which makes her gassy in the morning. There's a couple things I do to help get the gas bubbles moving. First of all, I'll do a tummy massage, and I find this works really, really well. This is something I learned way back with Eloise because she also had similar issues. Also when they're really newborn, doing the little bicycle movements with their legs, but now that she's at this age where she's starting to kick a lot more and move a lot more, that's not quite as necessary because she's getting the air bubbles moving on her own. So I'll just go in very gently in a clockwise motion? Clockwise, yeah, clockwise. So I'll just go in really gently, little circular motions clockwise around her tummy, and this really just helps get the, oh bless you, gets the air bubbles moving, gets the bowel movements going, just really gently over and over again. Dee 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 doo. Hi. Hello. Look at that face. Hi. See, like she looks excited. Isn't that so cute? Hi. Oh, that was so close. That was almost a smile. That was close.
Hi. Hi,
It's
sweetie.
Daddy.
It's Daddy. Hi.
Oh, she is a daddy's girl through and through.
Hi.
Okay, let's go have some breakfast. Okay, miss, it's nap time. Nap time for you. I think Annabeth is entering her first sleep, which means she's been a little bit more irritable lately. And I have been finding that the only way she will sleep is if she is on my chest. So for nap time, she has been in the wrap. Yesterday, we were trying everything to get her settled. I was so confused. I didn't know what was wrong. And finally, I just sat down with her in the rocking chair and I nursed her and I held her against my chest and she immediately fell asleep. And then as soon as I set her down, she was screaming again. And when I say she was screaming, I mean like she was screaming at the top of her lungs. And so I put the wrap on, and as soon as I put her in that wrap, she was sleeping again. None of my other babies have liked the wrap this much or have even needed to be held quite this much, but she just really loves it. She loves that comfort, that closeness. She's ready for a nap. So before I can get her napping in the wrap, I first need to get myself dressed.
One fell left and bumped her head. Mama got the doctor said, no more monkey jumping on the bed.
Which one do you think Mommy should do? We've got a fruity one, we've got a coconut one, and we've got a vanilla one.
Vanilla.
Vanilla?
No.
What's your vote?
Blue.
The fruity one? What about you?
Brown.
Oh, you each chose one. I don't know about you, but I tend to relate different smells to different times in my life. Like there was a perfume that I had way back when Zach and I were dating, and every time I smell something similar to that, it just brings me back to that time. And then there was another perfume that I got, I think it was on our honeymoon, and whenever I smell something similar to that, it reminds me of our beginning years of marriage. And then I just didn't wear perfume for a long time because I was just overwhelmed and lost by the world of perfume because there's so many different scents. I didn't know what I liked. But with Scentbird, if you sign up for a subscription, you can get 1 to 3 new fragrances every single month for only about $17. I find that with my changing hormones over the years with pregnancy and postpartum, my scent buds have changed and I don't like the same scents that I liked 6 months ago. I love that with Scentbird you get a 30-day supply of fragrance and then that's it. You don't have to commit to a full bottle, you can just have a small amount. I also love that this is the perfect size to toss into the van when we're on the go, to toss into the diaper bag. Scentbird carries over 600 designer brands of fragrance. They also carry clean scents, which is personally what I look for. They have perfumes, they have colognes, they have unisex scents, they have everything. And I think these 3 might be my most favorite that I've ever gotten. It's really hard to choose between them. First of all, we have Dirty Coconut by Heretic. This one has notes of coconut, sandalwood, vanilla, and cedar. I've actually had this one before and I loved it so much that I got it again. The next one is Vanilla Grapefruit by La Vanilla. This one has a mix of pink grapefruit, lime, cedarwood, and Madagascar vanilla. I thought I really loved like spicier scents, but after using Scentbird, I've realized that I really gravitate more towards like citrusy, fruity, and mildly sweet scents. This hits all of those notes and it's really lovely. And then Scentbird also sent me Zest for Life by Kenzie. This is Theo's favorite. It has notes of mango nectar, pineapple, grapefruit, lemon, tangerine. Like it's so nice and fresh and fruity. If you want to try Scentbird for yourself, I do have a coupon code for you. So you can go down to the description box and click the link to visit Scentbird's website or use the poke your head out a little bit. Just like a little bit around the door frame. Or you can scan the QR code on the screen right here. And you can use my coupon code LLIFE for 55% off your first month at Scentbird. That's LLIFE for 55% off. That's only about $8 for your first month. Thank you again to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna get started with some homeschool now that little miss is sleeping soundly. I gotta take advantage of this time and make as much use of it as I can. Butterflies belong. Zach has been gone all morning and we just finished up school. I think we might do a little bit of arts and crafts or some baking or something a little bit later, but for now we're taking a feeding break and they are running some laps outside. If you ever want your children to just, burn some energy, I'll tell them to go run around the yard like a racehorse or fly like an eagle or stomp like a dinosaur, they love it. And it really helps to get those wiggles out.
What's next, Mom?
The next is stomp like a dinosaur 3 times.
Stomp like a dinosaur 3 times.
It's already noon, so I think it's about time we go and get this little lady dressed for the day. It's about time for another diaper change anyway. These quick 10-minute tidy ups are crucial right now. Sometimes I'll even just set a timer and like just speed clean for 10 minutes. Whatever I can get done in that 10 minutes gets done, and then whatever I don't get to will be put off until later. But just taking 10 minutes to tidy up and do as much as I can. It is so easy for the house to get out of hand with 4 little ones running around the house, and my hands aren't free a lot of the time, and I'm obviously very preoccupied with the baby right now and all the other things that I'm doing, and so it just gets out of hand real fast. And when my house is a mess, my brain is a mess, and I just can't think properly. I can't function properly. It is already almost 1 o'clock. Everything just is happening a little bit later than it usually does in our household right now, because our mornings get started later, and so then school starts later, breakfast starts later, lunch starts later. Everything just happens later in the day. Sounds like I'm needed.
I even calmed her down for a little while.
You did, and she had fun with you, and she got to read her books, and that was really nice. Okay, well, when she is calm, then you can hold her, but she's just gonna, I think she needs to be upright for a little bit. Let's do an outfit of the day, shall we? We've got a skirt, because skirts and dresses are the only thing that fit me right now. We've got a tank top, because it's the easiest thing to pair with a baby wrap. We've got the baby wrap, and we've also got the baby, which is my personal favorite accessory. She's sleeping again. That fast. I'm telling you, this wrap is insane. Let's tuck you in and make some lunch. See, the wrap is great, but I don't have my full range of motion. So trying to get to the bottom of the dryer, it's a little bit of a challenge. I think I can do it. Ah, I did it. Somebody just woke up. Someone's ready for another feed. A lot of the challenges we faced with Annabeth remind me a lot of Eloise when she was a baby. And that was a very, very hard time for me because I was a first-time mom, I didn't know what I was doing, and my baby was colicky and I didn't understand why or how I could help her. But I think if I had known then what I know now, it wouldn't have been nearly as challenging. Over the years, I've learned how to read my babies and understand them. Yes. Do you have another bird? First little while was a little bit challenging, just not knowing her or what she needed or who she was. But now that we've had a month together, she's a month old as of yesterday. Oh, good yawn. We've gotten to know each other better, and I can understand her better, and I know better what she needs. In some ways, it gets harder the more kids you have because your hands are more full. But in some ways, it gets a lot easier because you have a lot more wisdom. And praise the Lord for that wisdom. Oh, good one. Nice. Okay, one child is napping. The oldest two are having some playtime in the playroom, so Annie's gonna go and join them for a little bit of sibling bonding time because Mama has some baking to do. I'm still relying heavily on my freezer meals that I had prepared before Annie's birth. And I am so grateful that I had done that. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna link it because it was the best thing that I did in preparation for having a newborn. On the menu tonight we have... Someone's hungry. Hold on. On the menu tonight we have chicken peanut curry. So all I have to do is warm up the curry in a pot, cook up a little bit of rice, and we are ready to eat supper. Nice. I have been trying for the last like half hour, 45 minutes to settle this girl without the wrap so that I could set her down in the bassinet outside and go swimming with the rest of the family, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Poor girl has just been really unsettled and unhappy. You can tell she's struggling a little bit with some gas problems or reflux or something. I would love to be outside spending time in the pool with the rest of the family, but this is where I'm needed right now. We're gonna stay inside and we're gonna walk circles around the house instead. And every time I think she's about to settle, she opens her eyes. I don't know.